Good evening, friends. This is Rahul Magan here as Group Chief Executive Officer of Treasury Consulting and also a venture capitalist. Today, from our Singapore office, we would be shooting a very dedicated video from Masters in Business Administration, shortly known as MBAs, wherein we would be discussing it why you should not do MBA, rather you should be taking up some another course. We are not here promoting any university course because we are not associated with any university, neither we wish to. So basically, in 2005, when I did my MBA, Masters in Business Administration, it used to be a good course. Reason being, in 2005, we were not having blockchain, virtual reality, cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, and all these kind of machine learning and all this kind of stuff. But now we very well understand that now we have all these things in place. Since we have all these things in place, we need to understand that for what purpose people generally do the MBA. The full form of MBA is the Masters in Business Administration. And we need to understand that the full meaning is that you are going to be the master how to run the business administration. Now, business administration is changing at a very faster pace. Now, let's take an example. Can I have today one bank in the globe, including India, who can run without machine learning? Can I have one bank in the globe who can learn without virtual reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain, and US? If we carefully see that the course curriculums which these so-called MBA institutions are offering, they are almost obsolete or pathetic in nature. I'm very sorry, but I have to use that word. And especially in the countries like India, the MBA institutions are offering the courses which is no way required. So my perception towards MBA is that MBA should have, any Masters in Business Administration should have a very good understanding of the foreign exchange product. And this understanding should be imparted using live Reuters and Bloomberg. But unfortunately, in fact, with due respect, in fact, many of the economies, including Singapore, we have very limited institutions who impart the foreign exchange knowledge using Reuters and Bloomberg. In most of the colleges, foreign exchange knowledge is being imparted using theoretical, which is spot price, option price. But most of the people even do not know what exactly is the principle of moneyness. And this creates a lot of disparities. Apart from that, there is one more issue which MBAs need to understand, which is international business. Most of the MBAs do not understand international business, and they don't know the difference between LC, they don't know the difference between SPLC, they don't know what is VG, they don't know SPG, they don't know the Swift audits, they don't know how the Swift architecture works, they do not know about it. And this is one of the important reasons why they not been able to talk with the bank. And the same is the same with the banker also. Even if you come to the countries like Singapore, you will all not out of 100, but 5, 10 out of 100, you will get to know those who are working in the same domain from years on years and years on years. And at the end of the day, they have a very limited knowledge in the international business. Now, for your information, I would like to give something. There is an MBA candidate who is learning international business from his business schools, and he is having theoretical knowledge in place. Now, since he is having theoretical knowledge is placed, now in November 2018, during FinTech Festival in Singapore, Standard Chartered Bank launched a product. I don't know till what extent the product is serving the purpose, I don't know. But Standard Chartered Bank launched the product. In this product, Standard Chartered Bank came up with a blockchain-based letter of credit. I asked a question from Standard Chartered whether you are coming up with a blockchain-based SBLC or not, SVG or not, but answer was not apparently ready. So I don't want you to enter into any kind of disagreement with them. But apparently speaking, as far as the trade finance front is concerned, this is something very much ready into consideration. If you are learning the trade finance, God willing, your teacher is very good, your students is very good, your faculty is good, your college is good. Even if you are learning trade finance in your colleges, then are you learning the blockchain based trade finance? Alternatively, what I expect from MBA students nowadays is to understand blockchain in detail, is to understand digital securities offering in detail, machine learning in detail, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things in detail. But unfortunately, we are not learning that. The reason why we are not learning that, because this is not a part of course curriculum. No teacher will promote you, no teacher will value you, and most of the MBA students are actually losing the momentum of their life because they run before a single concept, which is nothing but the numbers, assignments. Most of the students are always wanted to happy their teachers. At the end of the day, happy their teachers. At the end of the day, they are losing the show. and they not been able to cope up with the challenges of the life. So to cut the long discussion short, if you're looking for a master's in business administration, you should know that the priorities are foreign exchange in and out using live Reuters and Bloomberg. You should learn international banking using terminals. You should learn cyber security, which is pretty important, blockchain, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, IoT in detail. Please be note that almost whatever you see now might not be there 5 years down the line. The world is getting shrinked. IoT is getting more powerful. Everything is connected to blockchain. Of course, the speed is pretty limited in nature. But sooner or later, if you have 1,000 jobs now, maybe after 5 years, these jobs might not be 1,000, maybe 800. 10 years down the line, these jobs would be 600. The jobs are continue to shrink. I personally feel that unorganized sector will continue to grow while organized sector will continue to decrease. So if you are looking a course in Masters in Business Administration, few important things you need to remember. If you are not with the globe, you are not with anyone. Apart from that, don't value too much your teachers until otherwise your teachers are very good or they are giving you something which is outside the book. I don't want you to criticize any teacher, but to be serious, that most of the teachers are theoretical in nature in most of the MBA institution. Now let me give you an example of one of the predominant institutions we have in India, Indian Institute of Management. Indian Institute of Management is having multiple branches, like they have in Ahmedabad, they have in Bangalore, Calcutta, and the multiple states of India. Now you just go and pick it up the MBA courses of Indian Institute of Management and just see, are in their so-called Masters in Business Administration course is having detailed foreign exchange? Is that being taught using Reuters and Bloomberg? Are they covering blockchain, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, IoT? We need to understand that the definition MBA, Masters in Business Administration, is changing. And if you are not with the change, you are history. With this, I would like to thank you very much with a strong notion. And that notion is that 5 years down the line, I don't know I am going to be here or not, but one thing would surely be there, that we will have huge recession worldwide and the joblessness would be very high. But the kids, those who are coming out, they live in fantasies. They have Apple iPhone, they have tabs, they have everything in place, and they really do not know what exactly they would like to learn. Because two things that grab their mind is that they run before the feedback of their teacher. By the time your life is about feedback, you will never grow. Remember that. I would like to conclude my video, although it's a short video, I would like to conclude this video with a very important line said by Steve Jobs. If you really wish to happy everybody, then start selling candies. Because candies is the only business where you can make everybody happy. Trust me, all those who reached at the top, they only reached because they challenged the status quo. If you are doing your MBA and you have no guts to challenge the status quo, there is no need to do your MBAs, because MBAs are far different than another streams, only because they were better, they are better, and they would be better provided they know how to challenge the status quo. But today MBA is very busy in satisfying the teacher, he is very busy in doing assignments, he is running before the numbers, and last but not the least, he is extremely not serious how to make his career in a well way done. With this, I would like to thank you very much. You know my mobile number 919899242978. You know my email ID, and everything is on our fixed income platform www.fixedincome.global. Thank you.